Hey Leo, and welcome to your love reading for the month of March, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if this message does not resonate, please don't forget to check your other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. And also for love readings, don't forget to cross watch, meaning don't forget to watch the sign of the person that you're dealing with, because there could be messages for you there as well. All right, so today I'm going to be pulling the energy of the masculine on the left and the feminine on the right. Feel free to reverse the roles, as energy is interchangeable. So pretty much identify where you feel fit, and you can resonate with both sides. I'm going to be pulling a card for the energy of the union here, the blockages, the feelings towards one another, and potential potential action taken towards one another. All right. So let's get started. For the overall energy of the union, I'm going to be using the Twin Flame Journey Oracle by Mystic Moon. All right, what's going on with Leo and their person? Okay, we have numbing, reinvention. One more. Forgiveness. Okay, 1 second. I need to readjust something over here. All right, that's better. And at the bottom of the deck, we have winter. So winter could be significance. Maybe you guys have birthdays in the winter, or some sort of reconnection happened, like a rekindling, or separation started in the winter. But definitely there's some sort of importance, whether it was this past winter or this upcoming winter. I feel that it was this past winter that there's this reinvention that occurred within the connection. Maybe this person had been numbing for a really long time, and now they're being made to face whatever it is they've been running away from. And maybe it happened this past winter, and it's looming over into the spring. Right, because that's true, yeah. So, yeah, the background energy is what happened, right? So I'm sensing it was this past winter. Okay, so right now, what the masculine I feel is dealing with is numbing, because it is a masculine in this image here. They could be covered in tattoos or have some sort of yeah, I feel like they're covered in tattoos, this masculine, perhaps. And they've been numbing, they've been running away from their problems, not really facing them, thinking that it's harder to face them. But really, what's been more difficult is numbing than dealing with things head on, right? But that's changing here with the reinvention card. Okay, I feel like they're turning a new leaf. And it starts by forgiving themselves first. Okay, this masculine perhaps could carry a lot of guilt, and that's what causes them to numb. And I'm kind of getting like frostbite energy with the numbing in the winter here. So maybe somebody got like a frostbite in the winter, or it was just that cold that it was like possible to get a frostbite. But now there's a sense of forgiveness here within the connection. I feel like the feminine is very forgiving towards this masculine. And that's what's helping him reinvent himself, because maybe this masculine has been dealing with people who don't accept him for who he is, right? Like they could judge themselves a lot and carry themselves in like a really low standard. And then they met a feminine who carries them in a high standard, and that is willing to forgive them, forgive their past. And that's helping them reinvent themselves. And but I think the biggest lesson here that the masculine is enduring is forgiveness of self. Like they can't even, like if you've never heard an apology from them when you expected one, it's because they can't even forgive themselves half the time. So how can they expect your forgiveness? Right? So there's a really big thing about letting go and just kind of starting over here that I feel already. All right, so let's get started with what the masculine is dealing with. Okay, oh, look at that. We have the Two of Cups already popping up. All right, what is the challenge of the masculine? Two of Pentacles, the feminine's challenge, the sun. How do they feel towards one another? Okay. Hold on, this is way too much. But I see the 10 of Cups popping up. So this masculine is in the 5 of Cups energy. Yeah. Feminine, Queen of Wands. So this could be you on this side. Strong Leo energy coming in on the left. Potential action that they're going to take towards you, Ace of Cups. The feminine's action, 9 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this has been very difficult for you. Let me move this up a little bit more. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like the feminine recently had to be stern, sharp and assertive with this masculine, right? I feel like you may have uncovered some secrets, High Priestess right underneath that. And with that knowledge that you figured out, you basically withdrew your energy. You were I feel that you cut this masculine off. You were really stern with them with how it is that you wanted to deal with the situation. You could have ghosted them or blocked them. Just really been stern with your communication in the sense that you weren't bullshitting them and they knew exactly how it is that you felt. And that could have, I'm getting a really cold energy all of a sudden with the Queen of Swords in the winter here. I feel like this connection is really cold at the moment. Not a lot of emotion. And it's not that it's not there, it's just that it's a lot of numbing, right? So I feel like you've had to be really cutthroat with this masculine and say that you're not dealing with this anymore. So you took your energy back, and I'm getting Ice Queen energy here with the winter and the Queen of Swords. You went Ice Queen on them. You really were just I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. And that could be why they're also starting to go inward and realize that they have to reinvent themselves and stop numbing so much. But I feel like this masculine is numbing a lot of pain with the 5 of Cups. But it's not anything they cannot overcome. All right, so the masculine's challenge is the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're juggling a lot right now, right? Balancing act. They're balancing a lot of things. And this could be one of the reasons why they find it easier to numb. You could just be another thing that this masculine is juggling. And I don't get necessarily other people. I think it's just this masculine has a lot to deal with. Maybe multiple jobs or just a lot in their home life that isn't a part of this connection. It's just their own personal issues. They're really balancing a lot of things. And they feel that if they were to take on this connection, it would just be another thing to juggle. And that's not how they should be seeing this connection at all. It should never be seen as another burden or another thing to juggle. So it's probably best that they keep their energy away from you until they're done juggling so much, because you don't want to be made to feel like just another burden in their life, right? All right, so what is this masculine juggling? The 6 of Cups. I feel that they're... And then we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck, so there's the Divine Feminine coming through. I feel like some of them are balancing old wounds, that's their the past. They're balancing what happened to them in the past and not letting go of it. They're really just hanging on to it and reminiscing on things that went wrong, instead of just moving forward and dropping the balls, right? The 2 of Pentacles. I feel like they're also juggling how this can all go wrong. It's just a really dark energy that I feel on the masculine right now. And I feel that they're just picking out worst case scenarios and it's not helping them at all. And then that forgiveness card too, right, speaks of something that happened in the past. So I feel that this masculine is struggling to let go of the past because they haven't been able to forgive themselves or to stop judging themselves on what happened back there. Whatever that was for them. It could have been a past relationship. It's kind of what I'm feeling here because of the way she's looking at the photo or the painting. The way she's looking at it, right, it's very reminiscent. And then she's kind of holding a scroll there. So that could be like a soul contract. past life connection, or maybe like a karmic connection that they haven't really healed from yet. They've just been numbing it, right? Like it could have been years ago that this connection happened, but the fact that they're still holding on to it, it's still existent because they've just been numbing it instead of dealing with it head on. And yeah, with the Five of Cups here, it's just further confirming that they're juggling the past, basically, whatever happened back there. But then the Empress here, you came into their life and kind of started making them see things differently. And I think that's what's also making them reinvent themselves. Pay attention to the past, because it's better for them to address it than to keep running away from it. Does that make sense? All right, the feminine's challenge is the Sun, illumination and growth. So yeah, I feel that you are blocking your own happiness, or you feel that your happiness is blocked because you just want to receive this masculine, right? And you just, sorry if I'm speaking to the feminine directly, but that's just kind of how I'm channeling the energy right now. But yeah, your happiness is blocked here because you know there's a lot of things that need to be come into the light, right? Illumination and growth. You know there's a lot more left. You see the potential, you see the things that need to come into the dark, but exactly, like these things are still in the dark, so it's hard for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel when the tunnel is so long and drawn, because the Nine of Wands is there, right? Like it means you're not quite done with your journey yet. So you're going through a bit of a trial and tribulation, and you're finding it difficult to see that light at the end of the tunnel, knowing that it's there, but you could be losing your patience a little bit. And I feel like this masculine has kept you in the hidden energy, like in the moon energy for some time, that all you know is darkness. You're dealing with a really dark night of the soul masculine here, that I feel like the way this masculine looks here, it's like I'm getting like bad boy energy, like someone who's like a dangerous type. But it's not because they're actually dangerous. They've just kind of created that to protect themselves. But deep down inside this masculine, I don't care how scary he looks or how intimidating he looks from the outside, he's extremely sensitive. All right, what's going on with the Sun over here? 8 of Swords in the reverse. Beautiful. So yeah, like I said, you're finding it hard to find the happiness that is there because you've been stuck in your head for some time. You've been creating scenarios in your head, but the beautiful thing is that the Eight of Swords is in the reverse. So the illumination and growth is coming. You kind of just have to keep sticking it out if you care about this person, right? Like no one ever has to really endure anything that they don't want to endure. But the Eight of Swords is in the reverse. Right, let me look at it. Oh yeah, and then I always pay attention to this image with the devil in the back. So there's definitely been some sort of like obsessive behavior or just like unhealthy habits within this connection, separately. Also just a lot of like negative self-talk, not feeling worthy enough of this connection, whether that's coming from your side or the masculine side. But I'm kind of sensing it's just an overall energy. Because you have the feminine is paying attention to the devil in the back. I feel that even when the masculine was giving you attention, you still found it really hard to kind of trust them, to believe in them because of things still being kept in the dark. Okay, but with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, I feel that really you just need to get out of your head and then you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's only you blocking yourself from it, because the Eight of Swords is it is self-inflicted most of the time. So you do have the means to get out of that tunnel. So the masculine's feelings currently towards you is, feelings of guilt, remorse. They're really upset at how they treated you. And I think that's why they know that they need your forgiveness, right? And if they haven't apologized about something, it's because they haven't even been able to forgive themselves. So they're numbing these past wounds, whatever that is. I feel that they just feel really disappointed. They're grieving this connection. If you guys are at a separation right now, they really are quite a mess at this time. I feel that they're just finding it hard to really be honest with you. And that's all part of this reinvention, that they have to become a new person in order to express their love for you. Because this old way of thinking is outdated. It doesn't fit the story for them anymore. And that's what they're having trouble with letting go. Knight of Pentacles. So they also understand that you have patience with them. And I was sensing that because you do see the potential in this connection. But at the same time, you're not putting up with bullshit because you cut your energy out, right? Like if you know this masculine isn't giving to you, you basically just kind of fall back. Like you bring your energy back towards yourself. But at the same time, you're patient towards them because you know it's not a lost cause and it's not the end of the world with them. It's just a cycle that they have to close out, right? And with the Five of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, I just get like a very patient energy because you know that eventually they're going to come towards you. Okay, you see how the masculine is offering her, I think it's like a lime or something. You see how he's offering her, whatever, a peace offering of sorts. I feel like it's only a matter of time before this masculine does that. And they do want to come towards you, and it is how they're feeling, but as long as they still carry this past over here, they can't come forward just yet. But I do get that they want to because they do see us as someone that they want to build with you with the Page of Pentacles. But they do see you as someone who's really patient with them. Or they just feel that from you. They get a sense of like home with you with the Knight of Pentacles. That you're someone they can rely on. And they're someone that they can depend on. And I also feel this sort of gratefulness that you've stuck it through with them. Because they do carry a lot of guilt and remorse as to how they've been treating you regarding this connection. But they know that you are gonna hold it down for them. Like you're a real one. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Yeah. How you feel towards this masculine is the Queen of Wands. So yeah, you're very attracted to them, confident and magnetic, right? There's a lot of passion between the two of you. And that could have been this whole spark, the whole reason this connection even began. Because it could have started off as something like flirty and very lighthearted. But there was something different about you two that caught this masculine's attention. But right now you are feeling this sense of confidence with how you feel towards them. I feel like passion is a really big drive in this connection. Ooh, look at that. King of Wands, Six of Swords. Yeah, you feel that this person is your match. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so you feel this way towards them because you're just confident about it. There's just something that it's like a puzzle piece, like, like they being your puzzle piece. And that's not to say that you're, dependent on them or anything like that, but you just know that you guys go together. Okay, Queen and King of Wands. So this could also be like a double fire sign connection. Doesn't have to be the case, right? Like in their best moments, you see or in their best days, you see what this masculine is capable of. Like, I feel that you guys have had good days where the masculine shows his true colors, and I feel that would be when he's actually acting like a King of Wands instead of, being in this really like old pain energy where they kind of tend to vibrate lower because they allow themselves to go a few steps back. But you see this potential in them because you exude it yourself too, right? The Queen of Wands. It's like a mutual energy, mutual passion with one another. And like the rain after the storm, right? Sorry, the rainbow after the storm at the Six of Swords is that you feel that this masculine is eventually going to get their shit together and come towards you. And you guys could be at a distance with the Six of Swords. And that could also be what makes this connection a lot more difficult. And I just get like a really patient energy on the feminine side that things will all work out in the end. Because they're meant to. And you've seen this masculine in his like leadership qualities. You've seen them make moves, be very driven, action oriented. You've seen them do that, and that's what caught your attention too, because you came up as a Queen of Wands towards them, right? And they match that energy. Like you have to be really confident to be with the Queen of Wands, and they at some point showed that, and that's what captivated your energy. And then with Justice at the background, it just means that this is what's going to bring balance to the connection. This sort of recognition that you both go together, if that makes sense. Like it'll be what brings peace to the situation here. And yeah, strong sexual energy for sure with the Queen and King of Wands towards the feelings of one another. All right, so the potential action that this divine masculine will be taking towards the feminine, Ace of Cups, love initiation. That they're going to finally express their love to you, or at least show it, if you know, depending whatever the love language is. They're going to make some sort of gesture that's going to start this love, begin this love. Because right now it definitely feels like it's at a stalemate because of the Knight of Pentacles, but the Knight of Pentacles is always moving, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a stalemate. It's just, you know, taking their time, because they do have things to let go of, right? And I feel that once they let go of the past, they'll be able to start a new beginning with you, and that's what they want to do. That's why there's this reinvention and forgiveness, right? Once this masculine can forgive himself, he'll be able to move forward and give you this cup of love. Oh, there it is. 3 of Cups with Temperance. Beautiful. Yeah, there's definitely going to be, and then 8 of Cups in the background energy. So where they walked away from you because they had shit to deal with still, they're coming back. Okay, 3 of Cups speaks of reconciliation as well. And then we have Temperance, so that just says that they're healing right now, right? They need more time. Divine timing is at work here. Patience is needed, right? On both sides. For this masculine to understand that he can take all the time he needs so long as he's doing the work. And I really do feel that he is doing the work, because reinvention, I keep getting drawn to the blazer. It just looks very like work attire, right? A business attire. There we go. So I definitely feel that he has been working on himself, and in turn will bring this cup of love towards you. Definitely wants to be intimate with you if you guys haven't been already, but definitely thinks about it. And I feel like they've even picked up like some sort of healthy regime. Like maybe they're focusing on their health a lot more in this time. Like they really care about what they're putting into their body. Like not only are they working like on their mental health, it's like also physical health that they're working on here. Because they want to be the best version of themselves for you. They don't want to come at you with some BS. They want to come correct. So that's beautiful. I really love this. And they want to bring healing to the situation as well. Perhaps you can expect an apology from them. And it'll be really difficult for this masculine to ask for forgiveness, but he knows that it's the right thing to do. That's beautiful. All right, the Divine Feminine's potential action towards the masculine is the 9 of Wands, trial and tribulations. I just feel that you're not going to give up. You see the finish line. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see your other half, and you don't want to give up on them. And for others, I feel that you are kind of pretty much going to give up soon with trials and tribulations, but no, great love is easy, right? I feel that when you're being guided to take the steps What's that angel card, the romance angel card? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. That make the effort card, that's what I'm feeling here with the Nine of Wands, is that you are willing to make the effort for this masculine. Because you have compassion in you. I'm kind of getting Queen of Cups energy now. You could have water sign in your chart. But you have a lot of compassion and you see what this masculine is going through. And you can't help but be empathetic towards it. Divine feminines are very empathetic. But you also don't put up with shit either. And I feel that that's what this masculine sees in you. That you have boundaries and you respect yourself. And that makes them respect you even more. When you pulled your energy back, when they were acting low vibrational, they saw like, damn, this feminine really isn't going to put up with my shit, so I gotta get my shit together. Because I feel like they have put you through a lot, right? These connections are never easy, but you're gonna be rewarded for it regardless. They're coming towards you though, definitely. All right, what more can you tell me about the Nine of Wands? The Lovers, see? You know what this connection is for you, Leo. You know exactly. Page of Pentacles popping up again. You know exactly what you're dealing with here, and that's why you don't want to give up. Great love is definitely worth taking the steps. Sorry, what is that saying? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I don't know, I'm having trouble saying it. But you know exactly what you're dealing with here. This is your lover. This is your soulmate, your person, your twin flame for some. And you're not going to give up that easy. You definitely, like I said, respect your boundaries and you have your boundaries. But I feel that also when you took your energy back, right, when you let go of what's yours, it'll always come back, right? And you knew that. You came into that understanding. Queen of Wands, right? Confident and magnetic. You know that if it's yours, it'll come to you. You don't have to put in more effort than you don't have to overdo it. So you see this connection for what it is. You're not going to give up, but you also know when to pull your energy back. So that you're not in the Eight of Swords anymore. Because you were in the Eight of Swords at some point, but now it's in the reverse. So that's beautiful. I'm really loving this feminine energy over here. All right, so let's get a potential outcome regarding this spread. Even though it's pretty apparent. The Nine of Swords with the Fool at the bottom of the deck with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. So I feel that even though you guys kind of are at a distance right now, I don't get the sense that it's so much overthinking where you're causing yourself sleepless nights. I just feel that it's more, you know, you just can't get each other out of your headspace because you care that deeply for one another. So I feel that be careful with your thoughts during this time frame, because if you're manifesting their return, then they'll come back, right? But if you're manifesting things to go south, then they will go south. So just be careful with your thoughts with the Nine of Swords, because you don't want like that little nagging voice in your head to come out. All right. But what I like is that the Fool is here. So maybe there's just a lot of stress regarding this leap of faith that needs to be taken. And I feel that that's more on the masculine side, because he is the one carrying the baggage from the past still. But then we have the Wheel right next to that and the Four of Wands. So if he's stressed out about anything, or you are feminine, it's just about this new beginning. I feel that because you see the potential of this connection, and they see it too, but that's what scares them, right? Because it's going to cause a really like a huge reinvention of the self, and that's not always easy. Dark nights of the souls are never easy, right? All right, so let me put that there. All right, so let's see what this person would like to say to you. All right, what would this masculine like to say to the feminine? Oh, and some cards do tend to come out for the feminine, so I'll let you know when I feel that it's the feminine speaking. All right, so we have confused. I'm trying to make sense of all this. Yeah, it's definitely the masculine. I mean, it could be you too, actually. Actually, I feel like that's more of the union. You both are confused. So I'll put that there. Looking at your photos gives me comfort. feel like that's both also. I have been stuck between crossroads, unable to decide. Big time. Two of Pentacles, right? I don't want another, that's why I messed up about you. I feel like that's both. Yeah. Okay, this one wants to come out. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say I love you. I mean, it ain't that time yet, right? I miss feeling your energy next to me and physical touch. We both weren't prepared for any of this. I still have photos of us on my phone and computer. So yeah, definitely some sort of, where's the other one with the photos? Yeah, but 2 messages about photos, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, it's over there. We have unfinished business to take care of, definitely. I feel like it's all my fault. Lost. I feel lost without my other half. I wish I could just forget about all this. I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. Yeah, and I feel like that's what's missing here. And at the bottom of the deck, the separation feels like hell. Definitely. Okay, so for this last segment, I'm going to pull from the Lover's Oracle. And I want you guys to ask a question regarding this connection, however you see fit in your situation. And whatever card I pull will be the answer for it. Okay, so try to be as specific as possible, not so broad. Really ask a question, even mention the person's name to get a clear answer. Okay. Close your eyes and think of a question. Imagine a bright light entering the room so as to cleanse the energy around you and your person. And then we'll pull the card. All right. Okay, this one. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Ooh, I like that, because I feel that with the 9 of Swords, there's definitely some sort of unwanted thoughts in the headspace, right? But you need to let go of that. And that'll create room for the new opportunities and possibilities of this connection. I feel that's definitely a message for both the masculine and the feminine. And at the bottom of the deck, we have healing. Imagine yourself, again, imagine twice. And trust me, these cards don't all say imagine. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Wow, I just said that at the like right before this. That's crazy. I wasn't even thinking about this card. So double confirmation there, you guys. I feel that it's really just about what you say, what you think about. So just think that just feel that your person is already healed, and that'll be exactly what is manifested. So that is beautiful. I feel that there's definitely a lot of healing that needs to be done in this connection, because there's a lot of pain still being carried. All right, Leo. Other than that, though, that was a beautiful reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others may receive this message and it helps support my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in your next reading.